All right, we are back in Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch. It is January 14th for me, though it's the 15th for you. But even though it's the 14th for me, look at what we see here. The new version. Just downloaded it, it's installed, and we're getting ready to boot it up for the first time. Now I'm going to skip some of this stuff and go right into the gameplay because it's been a week since I've shot an episode. And well, a lot's going on, so I want to catch you up with that, so let's get into this. There it is, the title screen. You can see on the top right-hand side of the screen, it says version 3.0.0. We are in the new version of Animal Crossing New Horizons, which was slated for, as far as I know, January 15th, but here we are on January 14th, and we have it installed now. So let's get into our island, and I'll catch you up on what's been going on. I do find it funny that there was no news considering that we have a brand new version of Animal Crossing's New Horizon, and this is the first major update in a long time. So it's going to be interesting. Now, obviously, we're in the early game stages, so we may not get access to a lot of these features that are in the new version, but that's our goal, is to get there, and that's what today's episode is going to be about. We're going to go to another island, and we're going to see if we can't get some other character to move to our island, because obviously we want to grow our population so that we can progress the game. Now, since I have played last, I have gone to a friend's island and gotten all the fruit trees, as well as pumpkins and bamboo shoots. I also bought some clothes there. I bought some clothes here when Mabel came to visit. I've already met Leaf, and I actually got tomatoes from him. As you can see, he's in here today, but I met him last week. We have Blathers here with his museum. We got Nook's Cranny already up and running. As you can see, I no longer have a tent. I have a house, and I've already done my first upgrade. Check this out. So we have a much bigger room in our one and only room, and once we have that paid off, we'll do our next upgrade. But as you can see, got a much bigger house. And let me do this, because we're not gonna, well, we are gonna do some deep sea diving, but we'll do it at the other island. We're not gonna do it here. Put this in storage, put that in storage, make sure we've got everything else. This is all the tools we're gonna take to the other island. But as you can see, I've got a few things, not a whole lot, but, you know, I've been grinding, getting some resources and things like that, collecting anything I get out of balloons or anything I can buy, having a little bit of extra, you know, tools, things like that going on here. So, been having some fun. And I also met Wisp for the first time, which was lots of fun, and got that cushion right here from him, which was nice. And yeah, that seems to be about it right now. You know, we met Mabel, we met Wisp, we met at my friend's island. I met the lizard, I forget his name, Flash or something like that. But I met him, sold him some bugs, made some money. So paid off my tent, paid off my house, and I think I only owe about $130,000 on this renovation. So, you know, we're making some headway. And right now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do our rounds here. I'm going to see who... Oh yeah, forgot about all this stuff. I ordered a bunch of stuff the other day. So, well, yesterday, obviously. And yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, there. I forgot about that. We also met Gulliver. Helped him get his communicator back up and running. And... was able to get something from him. I honestly don't remember what he sent us. I don't think it was anything terribly amazing, to be honest with you. I'm gonna wear these pants. Yeah, they kind of clash with my blue shoes, so no. I do want the hat, though. I know that. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave my layered shirt on because I like that better. As you can see, I got a new hairstyle as well. So I got, you know, a bunch of Nook Miles, and I bought the hairstyles. I didn't worry about the additional. Oh no, I don't want to do that. No, I didn't worry about the additional hair colors. I'll get that later on. But right now, I just got better things to spend my time with. And I am going to go ahead and put in this because I love this song. When I saw that this was when I saw that was on sale at the kiosk, I had to buy it. I had to buy it because that's one of my favorite. That Fusion and then the metal song. So because I'm a big heavy metal guy. So but let's go ahead and just first do our rounds on the beaches and clean that up of shells and see if we can't find our message in a bottle and get today's, you know, free recipe. All this early game stuff is really important. You know, being able to build up our resources and abilities and things like that. What do you want, buddy? Give it all you got. Yeah, learned a couple reactions. This is new one. I think this is the third or fourth reaction. That stuff is so funny. As you can see, I got a bunch of coconuts there. And I bought a little bench so people can just like sit underneath the coconut tree and enjoy the ocean. A nice, calm, cool breeze coming off. Well, right now it's probably really cold since it's snowing. But, yeah, right now we are going to just make our rounds and see what we can get here. And then we're going to... Might as well just go ahead and get the fossils when I see them. And I'll do a quick... Oh, no, shit. Well, I'm going to have to go buy another shovel here in a second. So, yeah, I got all my fruits here and some of the pumpkins there. Not all of them. Some of them spread out because I couldn't fit everything there. So, and there's our message in a bottle. So now we have today's free recipe. And I just realized that I don't have to go buy a shovel. I have one. Bamboo wall decoration. Not the most exciting, not something I'm terribly interested in, but, you know. I am going to take the stone axe with me as well. Because I do want to be able to get some hardwoods and stuff like that from the trees at the next island, but I don't want to chop the trees down. I always kind of thought that was kind of a miss for Nintendo. Was like, why would the metal axe chop down the tree in 3 strikes? So you only get like 2 pieces of wood. Well, I'm striking. I'm batting 100 here. So, you know, I'll be with you in a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I always wondered that. It's like if you have the stone axe or the flimsy axe, you can hit a tree 3 times and you knock out... I totally went in the wrong place. You can knock out 3 pieces of wood, whether it's regular wood, hardwood, softwood, or a combination of those. And it never made sense to me that with the metal axe, it doesn't do the same thing. It should be like, if you hit it 3 times, it knocks out 3 pieces of wood. If you hit it a 4th time, it chops the tree down. So I've never really understood that, but yeah, whatever. I just don't use the metal axe, really. So I can only buy flimsy right now, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I have plenty of iron at home, so I'll just take it. I'll just go run home real quick and grab not liking any of these choices. So I'll go home, grab some iron, turn it into a regular shovel, and then we'll continue our adventure getting all the fossils and the rocks. And then we'll go take a look at what's for sale on with Leaf, as well as what's for sale at the Nook shopping. Then we'll check out the museum, and then we'll run to another island. And that will be it for this episode. So oh wait, let's get to the shovel. That's what I'm looking to do. Where was the money? Did I miss that, or did I get that already? I think that was, yeah, here it is. Completely missed it. I'm winning today. Of course, I'm sitting here trying to remember, you know, things that have happened since the last episode and talk about other stuff. And that was always a fun little trick that I learned. Can't remember where I learned that. I read that somewhere online, or I saw it on a YouTube video. I don't remember. But that's a fun little trick to ensure that you get all the goodies that a rock has to offer. Yep, dug up a fossil. I'm going to take that to Blathers, and hopefully it will be something that we haven't donated yet. We can make some donations. That's one thing I do. That's another thing that I love, is when you donate multiple things. That wasn't angled enough. When you donate multiple things, it bypasses him wanting to tell you stories and stuff. There are times I want to hear the facts that he has to say about certain items or certain, you know, animals or whatever. But for the most part, it's like, I just want to donate the stuff and move on, because I'm trying to, like, progress in the game. And I don't really, you know, I don't really care about seaweed. I don't need to know, like, any details about seaweed. So there are certain times where I don't want to hear his stories. So it's one of those nice things that you can kind of strategically pick when you want to give him multiple things, so that you can bypass hearing stories about stuff you don't care about, versus, you know, hearing stories about stuff that you do want to hear about. So it's a nice little feature. All right, how many? Okay, we have our 4 fossils, so we don't have anything to worry about now. Let's get our last 2 rocks. We definitely missed one rock because we haven't found our money rock yet, so... But I think I'll just worry about that later, to be honest with you. Unless it's over here. I can't remember. I don't think it is. I think it's somewhere on the back side of the island. And alright, so let's go to Tom Nook first. See what's for sale on the Nook shopping. And, well, let's also see what Leaf has. Because we got money. This dude's cool. I like him. Not ready for shrubbery at the moment. Just because I'm not at the big point of decorating and all that good stuff. So let's see what you got. I already have pumpkins, so I don't need that. I'm not worried about I'm not worried about flowers at the moment, and I'm not worried about any Alright. I think I've already got, yeah, I've already got stuff there. Let's see, has he got anything to say since we have an update? He's got nothing to say. Alright. Let's come here. So, what, our third day or fourth day? Fourth day in a row. So, there we go. I missed a day over the weekend. Alright. Or was it over the weekend? I don't remember. It's Wednesday. Yeah, I think it was Saturday or something like that. We're going to go ahead and get that, because I would definitely want to be able to go to a island to be able to get some resources. See if we can't, most importantly, get somebody to move to our island, because I have not done that yet. Nothing I'm interested in at the moment. Instead of walking the museum, because obviously that will take time, and I want to get to the island. What I'll do is I'll just pull up my phone here. Oh, let's see. Okay, yeah. And then we'll go over to the Critopedia, and you can see all of these insects that I've caught already. Not a large amount, you know, but a good amount. Here's all the fish that I've caught so far. And I believe I've donated all of these. My favorite ones was a sturgeon, which I caught here, just north of my house, northeast of my house. And then, where is it? Oh, the oarfish I caught on my brother's island when I was playing under my personal account. Alright, and here are the sea creatures that I've caught. Actually, a good bit of them. So, and we're going to see if we can't capture some more of them. You know, if nothing new, then maybe something to sell. But we'll do that at the next island when we go flying there. But yep, here's the museum. We all know what it looks like. The only thing it's missing is a coffee house. Let's wake him up. All right. Assess a fossil, please. Alright, hopefully it's the majority of them. Well, we're going to donate them. We're going to donate what we can. Oh, it's only one. Well, you know what? It's one we didn't have yet. Saber-toothed tiger tail. Cool. In this regards, yes. Eight-inch long fangs, that's crazy. Wow. 10,000 years. That means human beings actually interacted with a saber-toothed tiger. That's insane. It's cool. Oh yeah, trust me, we're going to get this place fully decked out. I'm waiting for the day that Red comes to visit. Because I found my old PDF that I printed out that shows you how to pick out the fake versus the real stuff. So, I'll be using that. We're gonna sell some stuff, and then we're gonna fly. And then when we fly, we'll come, you know, go to our island, do some things, come back, hopefully have somebody moving in, and then call it a day. Use my Nook Miles Ticket. I'm ready to go. All right, see what we got going on here. First things first, I'm gonna chop some wood. Yeah, the one thing I said I was gonna do, one of the previous episodes, I think it was last episode actually, that I haven't done yet is build the ocarina. I gotta do that. Be fun to sit in the living room and jam out to some KK rockabilly. Our first new addition is going to be a red cow. Hey, you want to move to my island? Because it definitely, that's what I'm going to be doing over the next week, is going to multiple islands like this and trying to get more residents for our island so that we can obviously progress the game. And I'm going to go online and I'm going to make sure that I read up on everything. Hey, there's a gold nugget. Nice. Speak of the devil kind of thing there. Oh, it won't land on. You know what? Don't care. I will take it because I just got a gold nugget. That's rare. That's cool. So I don't really care that I missed out on 2 other rocks. But yeah, you know, it's like I'll go online and I'll do some research, make sure I know, you know, what specific things I can do to progress the story along, or progress things along so that we unlock more things and we're able to get our island, you know, expanding dramatically. Hey, yeah, want to come live on my island? Cool. Alright, so it looks like we have our first resident, or soon-to-be resident. Oh, crap. Oh, come on. Ah. I'd be lying if I said that was the first time this has happened since I started playing this game again. But, yeah, whatever. I'll get some medicine when we get back to our island. Real quick, I'm going to go here and put on my wetsuit. We're going to do one quick lap around this island. Hey, there we go. Missed that. Leaf mask. Does that mean we can become a Korok? Alright, we're going to do one quick lap around the island and see what kind of sea creatures we can get. Whatever this is, it's hauling butt. This has got to be like an octopus or something. Holy crap. Yeah, these have to be octopi or something. Oh, wow. Hell yeah. I knew that was definitely something I hadn't caught before, because I had not yet gotten anything that was moving that fast. Okay, pearl oyster, nice. Now let's see if we can get this guy. Let's see, is this just another crab, or is this, Ooh, a lobster. Nice. That's moving, so that may be a lobster or... Nope, it's small. Sea slug? Nope, starfish. Alright, very cool, very cool. You ever wonder what Timmy and Tommy do with, you know, like, bugs and sea creatures that you catch and sell to them? Because I do. There's something off about all of them. That starfish was way easier to catch than the previous one. Alright, acorn barnacles. Not particularly fancy. It is the one thing I do love about these islands. These are small, so you can get lots of resources really quickly. See, that starfish seemed to be way more active than the last one I got. So I've got multiple starfish, which means I can get rid of a couple of those if I so choose. Since I've already donated them, no point in worrying about it. You know. More interested in trying to capture stuff that I haven't donated yet, because, you know, I want to make our museum awesome. You know, what's the point in having such a cool freaking place like a museum if it doesn't have anything there to go enjoy? I kind of wish that they would add the observatory back in, because I enjoyed being able to, like, you know, see, and I think you could even create your own constellations. I'm gonna fire up my Wii U and play City Folk again. We're definitely gonna dive into City Folk in a little while. I think once I finish Soldier of Fortune 2 and Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, and I've got a little bit more time, there we go, finally. What the hell was this? Just a crab? And that guy was a pain in the butt. Let's go get this one. Anyway, yeah, once I finish those two, and I'm just kind of doing this, I think what I'll do is I'll go back and play, hey, there's the octopus. Oh, well, we're gonna swap that. We're gonna swap that for, the seaweed, because who cares about seaweed? But yeah, I'm gonna, I want to go play at least one, you know, one or two episodes of Animal Crossing City Folk. I think that could be fun. Yeah, we're just gonna drop it. Let's go ahead and head home. I mean, we got an impressive haul there, you know. We're gonna stop off at the museum first, donate everything that we can, and then we'll sell the rest, and then we'll get back to our house and we'll put everything else up, and we'll call it a day. I am ready. Let's get it. Make a donation, buddy. No, I'm good for now. Let's see, I want to sell. And I want to sell that. And that. All of this. We're about to make a good bit of money too. I just want to double check, make sure I'm not selling anything important, which it doesn't appear that I am. Perfect. Sell. It's got to be like 20 grand. Oh, come on, man. I clearly need to brush up on my values of what things go for. Because I thought that the crab and stuff would be worth way more than that. Nope, good to go. Alright, so first things first. I'm going to take off my wetsuit because, you know, I don't need it. Then I'm going to take the medicine and cure myself. Get rid of that sting. I saw my first tarantula last night and I thought I was right in range. I thought I remembered the distance and I just barely missed it. Luckily, I was so close to my house and I could just run in my house without getting bitten. But let's go ahead and put all this stuff up and call it here. You know, we made some pretty good headway, and hopefully we'll have that new resident, Patty, moving in here very, very soon. And be able to, again, get things progressing forward heavily. And like I said, I'm going to spend the next week, or next couple days at least, doing some research online, refreshing what we need to do to really progress the game along and be able to get, you know, start updating the Nook store and being able to build bridges and unlock the terraforming licenses and all that stuff. So I'm going to really push hard, and I'm going to spend a lot of time off camera doing, a lot of these things so that when we come back, we'll be able to progress more and we'll be able to have more focused episodes. You know, I hope you like these longer, chiller kind of episodes. You know, this is a cool, chilled, relaxing game, and, you know, maybe this is kind of like just hanging out with somebody and, you know, having a good time and just relaxing, but, trying to get to a point where we can have very focused, like, you know, goal-oriented videos where we get something accomplished. But that'll do it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Until the next one, take care.